What's up, Miss Keith, Marquisa, Regina, Dr. Turner's in the building. I appreciate it. So guys, let me go ahead and get this thing started, right? So we're not just a bunch of excited people jumping around talking trash. What we're doing is we're showing people how to close what we call the Great Divide. I'm going to show you why this country has a great divide in the first place. Then I'm going to show you how we're helping to solve that problem with a combination of the extra digit movement and then making wealth real financial. Now, this is not something where you're going to have to take a course, right? I want you to see a quick overview with us here. And then we have experts that are trained that are going to help you with every area of your finances. What people don't realize is in capitalism, either you learn how to play by the rules of capitalism or capitalism will play you. So what we've done is put together a group of people, I'll show you in a second, a bunch of doctors, lawyers, professionals, single moms, college students, single dads, doesn't matter. Anybody who wants to grow their income by an extra digit using strategies, right? Not hype, not fluff, real people getting real results. I'm gonna show you the proof that's in the pudding. You wanna be one of those individuals that shares this information, and we'll show you how to get paid 10 different ways. So let me go ahead and pull this up so you guys can kind of see how this works, what it looks like and how simple it is. The fact of the matter is America does have a problem. Now, here's the problem. The rich are getting richer and the poor are getting more poor. So if you think about it this way, Forbes actually did their billionaire update yesterday. They're now like 3,000 billionaires in the world. Now, let me ask you guys a question. If there are about 3,000 billionaires in the world and America has about 800 of them, why do we have so much homelessness? If there's about 3,000 billionaires in the world and America has about 800 of them, why is 37%, or what's that stat? Let's look at it. 34 million Americans make about $27,000 a year. How is it that when COVID hit, more billionaires were created where 10 million Americans lost their jobs with 1 week notice? You know what it boils down to? Education. See, a lot of the education we get is outdated. You understand? See, there's something called Moore's Law. And what Moore's Law means is this: every 2 years, what you learned gets an update. So by the time you become a sophomore in college, believe it or not, or a junior, your first 2 years are already outdated. And by the time you graduate from college, for example, your junior and senior year are outdated. So when things are changing rapidly, you can't be on that old system that we're still using from the 1940s and 50s and 60s thinking that it's going to work today. Here's the reality. All you got to do is pick what side of the coin you want to be on. See, people miss this, but it's true. The rules of the wealthy demand that there's 2 tax codes, and you need to know both of them. There's nothing wrong with either one. They just have pros and cons. On the left, the young lady is going to show you what a W-2 tax code looks like and the advantages. And on the right, she's going to show you what a 1099 tax code looks like and the advantages. What you have to decide is, why aren't you using your social security number? By being born in this country, you have a social. Why aren't you using it to give the government less money? I'll never understand how someone brand new watching me right now does not hear this. If you're born in America, you are born a sole proprietor. Other nationalities come to America and love the fact that they can start something, grow something, build something. You know what the difference is? They weren't born here. So to them, this is the land of opportunity. Wait, we can come together and start a business? Wait, we can come together and lower our taxes? Wait, oh, we actually can hire our children? Oh, wait, I actually can save money for retirement? But we're born in America and we go, oh, I'm gonna get a job. I'm gonna give my children an allowance. Instead, I'm not gonna pay them and put them on payroll and get a tax deduction. I'm gonna save, but that's for a rainy day. See, we don't think like an individual who's dying to get here because we don't understand our own tax laws. Let me give you guys an example, if nothing else proved it, right? During COVID, not that it's behind us, but during this COVID era, business owners on the right got billions of dollars in PPP grants and disaster relief and 194 billion in loans, and a lot of them are unforgivable. Well, the country's basically saying, if you own a business, we'll take good care of you. You own a business, here go $10,000 in grant money. You own a business, here goes some money to keep you afloat on payroll. Oh, you own a business? Oh, here's some disaster relief because the economy took a hit. If you have a job, we'll help you too. Here's a stimulus check, $1,400. Oh, $600, depending on where you live. Oh, you live in an impoverished area. Okay, here's another $800. Oh, here's the most, here's $1,800. That didn't last most people a week. See, they keep business owners afloat. Oh, let's look at another example. This stat is actually wrong here. It's even more for a business owner. An IRA contribution for an employee, $6,000 or $7,000 max. Business owner, 17 to 58,000 without penalty. See, here's what y'all got to remember. In this country, the government whispers what they want you to do if you just look at the tax codes. So why are businesses getting billions of dollars in relief, and why are W-2s getting a few $1,000s in relief? See, why do W-2s get to save $7,000 and business owners get to save $58,000 for the future? You know what this all boils down to? Taxes. See, a business owner gets to pay taxes last after we pay ourselves. Look at that last line on the right. You see, so the net effect of owning a business is you get to pay taxes when? You get to pay taxes last. Now, flip it to the left side where employees pay taxes first. So if you have a job, there's nothing wrong with a job. But I always tell people, be thankful for your job, but don't be satisfied with your job, right? Your money comes off the top. I always keep this to keep me humble. When I graduated from Morehouse in 97, this was my check. Okay? My take-home pay is in the corner here, was $975.36. You see this? I graduated from college in June of 97. I started working my little job in September of 97. My check was $975. Now, look at what the gross used to be now. The gross was, reverse here. Okay, $1,333. You see, that was what I was supposed to get. See, $1,334. But what I got was $975. Now, what's going on with FICA, state, federal? We're not including property taxes, sales taxes, ad valorem taxes, luxury taxes, capital gain taxes. This country will tax you to death if you're not on the right side. So now I make what I was making every 2 weeks. I make that every 2 days. Today, another $500 came. Yesterday, another $500 came. Now we get paid 10 different ways. The day before, another 500. The day before, another 500. The day before, the day before, the day before, the day before, the day before. I position myself now to make more in 2 days than they were paying me in 2 weeks. My minimum is $15,000 a month minimum, in addition to the other 9 ways I'm about to show you guys. Well, Brian, how in the world did you invest such a small amount and now you're upwards of $35,000, $40,000 a month when that's what I was making all year? Easy. I understood the tax code. See, this is what you guys got to remember. Until you understand the rules of the country, the rules will govern you. So what we do is show you how to go down this road, but not by yourself. You see, most people, boom, taxes hit them first. And this is what people miss. There are 4 other challenges that you're trying to overcome financially, but you don't have any help. So you're going down this road. Man, how do I get these taxes reduced? We'll start by owning a business. Well, man, how do I get this debt eliminated? Well, we use the tax dollars to pay your debt off. Here's a note for you guys. The government got you in debt. They should get you out of debt. See, man, how do I overcome all this inflation? A home-based business overcomes inflation. Man, how do I overcome big business? A home-based business overcomes big business because you now have unlimited earning capacity. So now you have the same rules that govern big business now govern your lifestyle. Guys, I was very, very blessed recently to purchase 20 acres of land with a lake. It's so many assets on this land that I'm going to build. I did a walkthrough with an engineer yesterday to show him where I want the Airbnb, to show him where I want the cabin house, to show the tiny house, to show him where I want the cabin, to show him where I want the container home. This is 15 acres from my house that I'm building. Why? Because I understood the tax laws. If I give the government less money, I have more for my child. See, a lot of you guys miss this, but what we do is show you how to not make all the mistakes we made, right? I told you guys earlier, the extra digit movement is real. It's a group of people from all walks of life who just want to grow their income by an extra digit. That's all. See, I went from 3 figures every 2 weeks on a job I couldn't stand, right? Today it's called Bank of America. Back then it was Nations Bank. 3 figures every 2 weeks on a job I couldn't stand, to now 5 figures a month. Why? Because I got with a group of people, and the extra digit movement is changing lives all over the country just by giving people wisdom and understanding. See, this is the first thing you got to realize. Everything is cyclical. See, everything is cyclical. What that means, y'all, is you don't have to be wealthy in order to get wealthy. See, people miss that. In other words, you think you need $1 million in order to make $1 million. You think you need $2 billion in order to make $1 billion. No, what you need is an education. See, this is what I mean by this, because I don't want people to misunderstand what I'm saying. Hold on. Don't misunderstand this. Everything happens twice. First mentally, then physically. I knew I was going to get that 20 acres years ago. I just had to find it. I knew I was going to own land years ago. I just had to find the right deal. I knew I would be able to pass this to my son, who will pass it to my grandchildren. When I'm dead and gone, my children will now have land that's self-sufficient and paid for. But I had to visualize it here first. What a lot of you guys are missing when it comes to finances, we're always taught that you can't have enough, or you don't have enough resources to get it. Money don't grow on trees. My family barely talked about finances. I didn't know anything about inflation. But see, when you get with a group of people and we surround you and say, hey, you can have whatever you want to have. If I got it, you got it. Money is abundant. It flows freely, just like everything else. If you got an idea, we'll help you water it. We show you how to make, save, and grow your money. When's the last time you hung out with a group of people that all we talk about is finances, abundance, independence, and being self-sufficient? All we talk about is assets. We don't waste money on liabilities. You think you can thrive in an environment like that? The reason I know the answer is yes is because all ships rise with the tide. Never forget that, okay? All ships rise with the tide. So let me show you guys this, because when you get this, these two sides of what all these sides of what a home-based business actually does for you, you'll never forget it. Let me give you guys a good example. 6 different things. Let's go over the big 3 real quick that a home-based business does for you. And I still question why you guys aren't using it. 1, you already have the internet. You already have a cell phone. You already have square footage in your house, right? You already have gas in your car. You already eat out. Why in the world wouldn't you take a picture of the receipt? Like, this is one of the receipts. I went to Longhorns, right? Why in the world wouldn't you take a picture of the receipt? I'm going to eat at Longhorns anyway. Grab my app that our company gives you. Take a picture of the receipt. Now, this lowers my taxes because I discussed some business when I went to Longhorns. Why are some of you guys just letting all your money go down the drain? They say on average $600 to $800 a month you giving away if you don't have a home-based business. So why would we allow that to happen when all we have to do really is open a small home-based business, allow the Social Security number to write off these deductions, and then you give the government less money legally, ethically, and morally? Why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't you allow yourself to use your expenses, and turn them into deductions? So number 1 is the tax advantages. Let's look. Number 2, hire your children. You gotta hire your children, guys. See, here's what you gotta remember. You give your children money anyway, whether you do it directly or indirectly. So what I did was I put my son on payroll. right? Now, if he wants the PlayStation, he gets it from his account, but it's with the money dad already wrote off for his salary. If he wants the tennis shoes, dad's not going to buy the tennis shoes from my account. I can't write the tennis shoes off. But son, you can buy them from your account because I gave you your salary for the week because he works for the home-based business. Now, what does he do for the home-based business? Well, he cleans up my office. Well, I have a theater upstairs where I conduct trainings. He makes sure that my cameras and everything is set up. He makes sure my computer and camera and laptop and social media is all in order. He does my calendar a lot of times. He holds the camera. Sometimes when I do 3 camera shoots, he's behind camera number 2. He makes sure that my Mevo is working. He sometimes operates the other iPhone that we're using out in the car, doing my commercials and videos. So he works for the home-based business. Why you got children and you're not hiring them? See, we're going to talk real today. What we do is first show you how to save money. Then we're going to show you how to make money. Then we're going to show you how to grow money. Okay? So if you don't get anything else, I need you to understand that. Save, make, grow. Again, save, make, and grow. Let's talk about the savings first. Everything I'm about to show you guys, I want you to see this. $79 a month, and the experts do all the work in all of these areas. Okay, $79 a month. The experts do all the work in all these areas. 1, we have enrolled agents with the IRS that help you legally, ethically, and morally lower your taxes. They're the ones that are going to teach you how to hire your children, how to pay your children. They're the ones that are going to teach you all the 475 tax deductions that a home-based business offers. They're the ones that are going to teach you how to get out of any tax trouble that you may currently be in, how to give the government less money, why the government wants you to have your money. These are enrolled agents trained by the IRS. $79 a month, could bring you anywhere from $300 to $800 a month back. We have another staff of credit restoration specialists. These guys are bringing people out of the 5s, up in the 6s, and into the 7s, and even up in the 8s. Why? Because your credit score determines how much you pay for money. Guys, you can't be in the 5s and 6s these days. You're paying for things 2 and 3 times. When I saw people's credit scores jumping, when I saw people's taxes going down, that means the interest came down because of the credit scores are higher, because the scores are higher. The taxes came down because now you have a home-based business. The 2 entities that were robbing you of your wealth were the banks and government. Now you shift that money back to you. You're the one that's going to make yourself wealthy. See, people miss this. If you want to be wealthy, anybody can be wealthy. But the first thing you got to do is you got to get your money back, right, from the people that are stopping you from getting wealthy. And the 2 entities that stop you from getting wealthy are the banks and the government. You guys got to get that. Now, what else? Bill reduction. All this is $79, guys. $79 a month. We have a staff of trained bill negotiators that are going to work with your bill, not the collectors. These aren't collection agencies. I'm talking about your current bills, right? Let me give you guys a picture here. I lowered my cable bill, cell phone bill, internet bill, my ADT bill. I lowered all of my bills because the trained negotiators were simply able to call the company. It's called Bill Shredder, right? They actually call the companies, and because you're a member of MWR Financial, Bill Shredder will lower all of your bills on your behalf. See, everything I'm telling you, I'm gonna show you in black and white because I don't want people to misunderstand this because it's very, very important. If you have a staff of experts doing the work for you, they're lowering your bills for you. If you have a staff of enrolled agents lowering your taxes for you, if you have a staff of credit restoration specialists increasing your scores for you, now everything that's negative is down and everything that's positive is up. Now you haven't made a dime yet in the compensation plan but you're winning financially because you take that new money and you grow it. Real quick. So I just talked about saving money, right? Debt elimination, tax minimization, bill negotiation, right? Credit restoration. Now let's talk about, real quick before I conclude, how to make money and how to grow your money. Now guys, let me just say this before I transition. I was able to turn a $228 investment into $228,000 in just 8 months in the business. My first 8 months in the business. That's 100,000% return. People put their money in a bank and get 1% if you're lucky. Do you know that the best investment you can make in the world is you? The best investment you can make in the world is you. See, we've been trained to give all of our money to somebody else. Oh, invest in Amazon. Oh, invest in Elon Musk and Tesla. Oh, invest in Nike. Nothing wrong with that. You better believe I got a portfolio where I want to get with these blue chips and ride their wave as well. But you were never taught that the 100,000% return is with you. See, some of you guys are going to take this $228 one time, and it's $119 a month, and you're going to get all 475 tax deductions. You're going to get paid all 10 of the ways that we get paid. You're going to hire your children and bring more money back into your household. Let me break this down so you guys can see this. All right, so the first way we get paid is really simple. For anyone who says, hey, Brian, I want that membership. I don't want to make any money, right? I don't want to make any money. I just like the membership. Well, if you just want to be a part of the membership, it's $40. I'm sorry. If you want the membership, it's $79 and you earn $40 as a customer bonus. No big deal, right? Nothing to write home about. No big deal. You're not going to do cartwheels over $40. If a person wants to join the business, it's $50, right? The bonus is $50. So customer bonus, $40. That's the person that says, I just want the experts to help me with my finances, save, make, and grow, but not commissions, right? You earn a $50 bonus if they what? Join the business for $228. Now, Brian, what are these other checks here? Okay, 10, 20, 45, 55, 65, 75. These are override bonuses or leadership bonuses. You won't even know 90% of the people that others will introduce to this membership. You won't even know them. So I'll show you my first month in the business, just to give you guys an example, because I'll tell you everything I talk about, I'm gonna show you in black and white, okay? My first check down here at the bottom, I started at the end of last year, or the end of 2019. My first check was $28, okay? Man, people laughed at me. My next check was $38. People thought I was crazy. I said, guys, see, y'all don't have no vision. Everybody has to start something at some point. See, here's what I want y'all to remember. Pioneers have the most arrows in their back. So I knew that people were gonna laugh at me when I showed my check for $28. What they didn't know was that I knew the check would also end up being $28,000. See? Yeah. Pioneers had the most arrows in their back, but they also discovered the most land. Never forget that. Watch what happens. We get paid every day, just so you guys know. Every day of the week. $28, $38, $473, $330, $325 every day. $228, $615, $330, $935. See, this is every day. Keep going. So this one ended on the 7th. We got to go to the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 680, 613, 390. See, 180, 28, 1300. I turned a $228 investment into over $12,000 my first month. And guess what? It hadn't been any lower since. Now, what some of you guys are going to do, because now you got these two energies, right? One is saying, you can't do that. You tried that before. Oh, I can't afford the monthly fee of $119. The $228, we don't have it. Oh, no, you do have it. It's just that Visa got it. Your car note got it. Your mortgage got it. Your student loans got it. MasterCard got it. See, what we do is instead of putting 228 in ourselves, we listen to this voice. And all that talk, you did this before, you don't know nobody, you don't know enough people, you're not good at finances, never been good with money. We listen to that voice. Instead of this voice over here, that's like, wait a minute, the experts do all the work. You got documented leadership. You need your credit scores restored. This is the blessing you've been asking for. They got experts to help you get your taxes down so you can give the government less money. They know the tax codes. You work from home. COVID is real. Companies are cutting back. They now have a glimpse into what it's like to be without you. Their profits are sky high while most people are struggling. See, this voice over here is saying, wait a minute, what you got to lose? Worst thing that can happen is you lower your taxes. This voice over here is saying we can't afford it. This voice over here is saying you can't afford not to do it. So you got to decide who you're going to listen to. I'll put it to you this way. 228 in your account right now will be 218 next month. 228 in a business right now saves you $600 next month on average. But see, before I conclude, I'm going to show you a few other ways we get paid. Wealthy people understand phantom money. Phantom money is the money that you don't give away to the government, that you invest, and they allow you to write it off as a deduction. So you made money on paper by giving them less, and that's how you become a millionaire. See, a lot of you guys can be a millionaire, but you don't understand how phantom money is created. Phantom money is created with income shifting. Phantom money is created with lost opportunity costs. Phantom money is created with the future value of money. Phantom money is created with depreciation. See, nobody ever taught you those terms. That's why wealthy people get wealthy, because they can leverage their phantom money because they didn't give it away. People who don't understand money are taught, if it don't come on a check, it ain't working. You didn't get a check? Make sure you guys understand this before I go. Earned income is the worst income. Earned, and I don't mean worse as in negative, don't get me wrong, but I'm saying compared to passive income and portfolio income and capital gains and dividends, earned money gets taxed the most. So why were you taught to go get earned income easy? Because somebody's getting wealthy off your earned income. Just a theory I've been working on. So watch this. The luxury vehicle bonus. Right? Let's give you guys 3 examples here. This is our good friend Junior from the Steve Harvey Morning Show on the left. He's at the $500 level, making his way to $1,250. This is the Wealth Whisperer, Miss Quanah Sims in the middle, $1,250, working her way to $3,000. This is Mr. Charles Ivory here at the bottom. On the right. He went out and actually got his new truck. The car is paid for. The insurance is paid for. The repairs are paid for. Everything is paid for. Why? Because the company gives you the money. See, what I want you guys to understand is you don't have to spend the money on a car. This ain't one of those companies that give you the car bonus and then say you got to go get a red Mercedes, a pink Cadillac, a black BMW, whatever. No, we're going to give you the check every month. And it's coming on the 10th in a couple of days. Right? So these monthly bonuses come on the 10th. Our presidential bonus ranges anywhere from $500 to $100,000 a month. Talk to me now. Talk to me. The company is a baby. No one knows about Making Wealth Real Financial. No one definitely knows about our real estate partnership I'm going to close out with here in a second and show you guys how you can buy, sell, flip, and invest in real estate without any of the risk, all included in your membership. No one knows that you can get these bonuses ranging anywhere from $500 a month to $1,000 a month to $2,500 a month to $10,000 a month to $15,000 a month. I've been very, very blessed to hit what's called level 5, on my way to level 6. Once you get to level 10, that's $100,000 a month. And guess what? We just getting started. Myself and my business partners were one of the first 4 individuals to earn the $1 million residual ring club. We just getting started. We got training in place to help you guys every step of the way. So guess what? You don't have to worry about reinventing the wheel. You don't have to worry about how to do it. You don't have to worry about what to do. All you need to know is that it can be done. And guess what, guys? before I conclude. The growth phase. Now, let me make sure I put this in perspective for you guys. Save, make, and grow. The membership, just to save money on taxes, just to increase your credit score, to lower your bills and get them renegotiated, to eliminate your debt, the membership is only $79 a month. Now, we have exclusive rights to a new partnership worth $100 million plus. As of April 15th, we're announcing it fully to the world. Our growth phase just got better as we now allow you to become a contributor. We don't even like to use the word investor, just so you know, because to be honest with you, most people to do what we're going to do have to be what's called qualified investors, sophisticated investors, or accredited investors to become what's called a real estate investor. Not what Making Wealth Real Financial. Your membership and our partnership with one of the largest real estate firms in the country allows you to create joint ventures with one another, other members. The firm is going to find the properties for us. They already have them. Making Wealth Real will already have a database across the country of properties that we can become joint ventures in. They will rehab the properties for us. They have already done what's called the after repair value, how much this house will be worth once it's repaired. That'll tell you the return on your investment and the other JV partners that you partner with. You will also have a buyer that is already qualified for this mortgage before you invest. So you're not sitting there waiting with some inventory and a mortgage that you can't afford. The qualified buyer is already there before you decide to flip and fix this property. Where else can you go? Earn 10 different ways to get paid, save on 5 different ways, and invest in land banking, private banking, and real estate for right around $228. Guys, if you don't see the opportunity before you, with the world around us being so crazy and the quarantine hitting so many people, if you can't see now that this is the time where people are more open to making money than ever before, you will never, ever see it. Those of you who miss it will be light years behind those of us who grasp these concepts. Do us a favor, guys. I got to go. Get with the person who introduced you tonight and just let us know if you are a 2 or a 1. A 2 says, I want to save money only. I don't want to get paid. I don't want the 10 ways to get paid. I don't want the daily checks. I don't want the car bonuses. I don't want the presidential bonus. I don't want the daily check. None of that. But I do want the experts to negotiate my bills down, the experts to get my debt down, the experts to get my scores up, the experts to get my taxes down, or to get my credit up. You know, that's the membership. That's the number 2. The number 1 says, Brian, I'm all the way in. Look, I ain't got time to play around. COVID has shown me something. 228 is nothing. It's going to be in my account, losing money anyway. 228 one time, 119 per month, and you are number 1. You get everything the number 2 gets, but you also get the 10 ways that we get paid and the 475 extra tax deductions because now you got a real business. You're a home-based business owner. God bless. I'll see you guys in 20 minutes. Thanks.